Now that you understand a little bit about what we're doing on the public service project, I wanted to discuss the actual public speaking part of it. As I mentioned before, if you've had your English composition class, you are in excellent shape to work with these students. Essentially, we're going to be following some of the same principles that we do when writing a research paper. You are going to have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion in a paper. In the introduction, you're going to get our attention and tell us what the speech is going to be about. In the body, you're going to pick somewhere between 2 to 5 main points, ideally 3 points, to talk about. And then in the conclusion, you're going to tell us what you're going to talk about. So this is the essentials of what we're going to be working on. For introductions, the basic purpose again, get the audience's attention, make them want to listen to what you have to say. Think of this as a preview at a movie theater when you're in a theater and you've paid your money to go watch a particular movie. Before it starts, you always have the previews, the coming attractions, and there's like 2 minutes of really exciting stuff happening, and you're like, yes, I have to see that movie as soon as it comes out. That's the idea of what we want the audience to be saying at the end of an introduction. We want them to be thinking, yeah, I want to hear that speech. So, how do we do this? Um, well, there's a few things that we're going to do. Uh, on the one hand, we have to reveal the topic. So, our attention getting introduction has to have something to do with the speech topic. And we can also include a small internal preview so that the audience knows what type of information is going to be in the particular speech. We want, again, the audience to be happy. We want them to be thinking kindly of us. Introductions should be brief, somewhere 10 to 20% of a speech. Now, these students are going to be working on a 2 or 3 minute speech, anywhere between 2 to 3 minutes. So it's pretty short. That means our introduction is going to be pretty short. What are some typical introductions? Well, frankly, you can think about introductions that you've heard in speeches before that you liked. They can be stories, they can be jokes, they can be startling statistics, things that make you go, huh, that's really interesting. I wonder what this whole speech is going to be like. It makes me want to listen to it. And check your textbook, because your textbook, there are the public speaking chapters. So take a look at those. But this is one of your big things that you can do pretty easily. Help this child figure out a good introduction. Now, they should have their topic picked out when you start working with them. And so this is something that you can do fairly easily. Listen to their topic, have them talk about it a bit. What are the types of things they want to cover? And after you understand their topic, you can help them get this introduction. Super important, not that difficult to do. You will also want to help them with a conclusion. And this can be one of the final things that you do during the day, but a conclusion is going to be somewhat similar to the introduction, just at the end of the speech. It is going to help signal the end of your speech. This helps the audience know that I'm winding down and you should be thinking about this particular topic in this sort of way. I do a little summary. These are the things that I've just talked about, so that your audience is ready for this ending to come. Typical conclusions, frankly, think about your introductions, the same types of devices we used in introductions, stories, jokes, statistics, quotes. These are all things that are found in conclusions as well.